Hello and welcome back to Retfurb. On today's video we're just going to show how to strip and refit a PlayStation 1 controller, so let's get to it. So the first thing you need to do is undo the screws on the back of the controller. In total there's 8 screws. These are just normal crosshead type screws. So once all the screws are removed from the back of the controller, you can now separate the two parts, the back and the front of the main shell. Then once inside, you can start disassembling by undoing the cables out of their locations and the buttons for the L and R triggers. And once you've done that, the circuit board will lift out of the shell. Then you can remove all the buttons and the pieces that go in behind the buttons, the pads and everything like that, they just pull out. And now the trigger buttons can be removed. These are just held in by two small crosshead screws, one for each side. And that's it, that's the disassembly. Now after a clean, I've just gone through and cleaned all the buttons and controls and everything like that and hoovered them out so they're nice and clean, go back in. And now we can look at fitting the controller back up. So basically just a reversal of what we've just done. So trigger buttons to go in first. Again, there's just one screw each side that holds these in place. Just checking that it's all working okay, just clicking correctly. That's the main part of the back shell done. Now we can look at putting the buttons back into the front part of the shell. So you can't really go wrong with these buttons because they're all sort of shaped to the correct locations, even when it comes to the sort of main buttons for the triangle, the square, the circle and the X. They all slot into the position, they won't go anywhere else. It's important to make sure that all these bits are nice and clean, there's no dust or anything in there, so make sure the operation works all okay. So now this is the part where you've got to sort of route back in the wires and the buttons for the L and R trigger. These wires can be a little bit fiddly just to get in location, but they're not too bad. You just sort of locate them around. They should slot in nicely just how they came out. And now to put the back case back on and then the 8 Phillips screws back in place. Now this is only obviously a small tutorial just showing how to disassemble and reassemble the controller. Nothing too hard here. It's just ideal to know this, so if you do want to get in or the controller's not working quite right due to it being gunked up or dirty, then this is how you do it. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video, it's really appreciated. I hope it's helped someone with this process. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and we'll see you in the next one.